Hello everybody, welcome to Life According to Chris. Today we're taking a look at the Lego Monkey Kid Pigsy's food truck, set number 80009-1. This is a new 2020 set along with the new 2020 line of Lego Monkey Kid sets. This is also the first Lego review on the channel, so if you like these new styles of videos, then leave a comment and leave a like. Without further ado, let's get into it. So before we look at the minifigures, I actually want to start by focusing on the truck itself, because honestly guys, this thing is absolutely amazing. As soon as I saw the first photos of it, I knew I just had to buy it. I think a lot of it is just because of my bias, because if you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of Japanese culture as well as anime, and this just kind of speaks to me. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see in an anime, I guess. Just overall view of it, this thing is huge. This set retailed for $70, so that might be steep for some people. Biggest thing that I had concern with going into it is, do you get your value out of the price you pay? And I think 100% yes you do. Granted, you only get the food truck, some minifigures, and a few motorcycles. I think that $70 is more than a better price for that, but we'll get into that later. Let's start by just taking a look at it all around. It has this nice white color scheme. Definitely has a food truck vibe to it. It's ran by Pigsy. I don't know much about the Monkey Kid line, but it seems like Pigsy is a reoccurring character. Has lots of different food chains throughout the sets, as you can see in an upcoming video. I don't want to spoil that for you guys. But let's just take a look at the front of the vehicle first. Has these huge spikes on it. This giant front grille. It's kind of like Mad Max meets a food truck. This is able to move. It has a hinge right here, has a nice little hot dog. I saw that. I love this sticker right here, by the way. Let me get that. Oh, I hit the light. Great sticker right there. If you remove the hood, you can see that there's actually a grill, and he's got some hot dogs cooking on there. Kind of weird considering that he is a pig and that he's selling hot dogs. I won't get into the moralities of that. Some nice headlights, his grill right there. He's got these overhead lights. I think these look really cool too. I love the accents of red throughout this. We can remove the roof, not the hood. If we remove the roof, you can see that there's actually room for 2 people in there. And the detailed interior of this is actually pretty great. Something you don't see a whole lot by Lego. It's got a steering wheel, got a stick shift. If you can kind of see the sticker right there where my thumb is, he has the console with the gas meter on it and the little speedometer. So honestly, that's super, super cool. Let's move to the doors. Each door has the same sticker on it. Don't know what that says. I don't know if that's Mandarin or Cantonese or Japanese or whatever characters that is. If you guys know, then tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. I love the overall shape of this truck too. I love the slanted roofs, nice solid sides, and this build is, I think, yeah, this thing is like 12 to 14 studs wide. This thing is huge. We can take a look at the sides. Each side is identical with the same stickers, but look at the detail on those stickers, guys. They've got the flames. Looks like a little bit of what he's selling. He's got his logo right there. Wheels have nice big red spikes on them. Don't know how practical that is if you drive around every day with this. But if we open up the side, nice little hinge right there, you can see that this is not the food side. This is a secret little HQ side where Pigsy can do some of his recon work. I honestly don't know much about the Monkey Kid line, so I don't know why he would need to have a little tiny base inside of his food truck, but maybe they'll explain that in the show that's coming out. He's got an opening door right here, and you can pull out this little accessory. Has a gun on it, has a little chainsaw with a red lightsaber hilt, and that's pretty cool to get. And that just goes right in there on a little jumper plate. Not sure if this is supposed to just be some storage or if it's supposed to be some type of grill, but probably just storage. This is really cool. If you look right in there, I'm not sure if the lighting will pick it up. There is a print of a grill. Oh yeah, you can flip it out right there. You see that's a grill. If you flip it all the way around, you get a little console piece, like a little computer or something. Now that is really, really cool. I love the way that came together, but it gets better. There's a door up here. And if you pull that door down, there's an overhead display. So now it's like your own little HQ inside the back of this car. Really, really cool. I think that's an awesome addition for the set. Just adds another dimension of playability. This gear right here is meant to flip the grill, but I honestly just think it's easier if you get in there with your finger. and then just flip it over yourself. Not too much going on the back. License plate, like I said, don't know what characters those are. There's a 9, JXP9, something right there, I don't know. Spikes out the back, looks like some ventilation up here. I love the way they did this. They used the swiveling pieces that rotate 360 degrees, and they inverted them so they don't spin. They're stuck in place. There's a little play there, but it looks like a ventilation system for the truck, which is really cool. Same stickers, like I just said, but it just adds a whole degree of detail to this. If you just imagine what it looked like without the stickers, it'd just be very barren. Now, if you open this side though, this is the side that I enjoy more. This is the actual food truck side. As you can see, we got some condiments, got some knives, got the lucky golden frog. I think that might be a play on like the Chinese cat. Like whenever you go into a Chinese restaurant and you see that they have the lucky cat, it might be something like that. He's got a pan up here, got some hot dogs, some condiments. He's got another pan back there, you can see. I think these are supposed to be bao or some type of dumpling. I'm not entirely sure. This was down here. This is the accessory for the Pigsy figure. I'll get into the accessories and the figures in a bit. This little slope right here is a print, nice little detail. And then right here, I think is supposed to be a walk. If you open it, there's a little dumpling inside. So the biggest play feature on this is obviously on the top. And this is on the build for this specifically was really, really great. Just a giant pig that goes on top, kind of unsuspecting until you realize that it is actually a giant gun. Kind of silly for a food truck to have, but also practical if you think about what the series is. As you can see, this is one of the 6 stud shooters, and the play feature is hidden really well in the back here. So all you gotta do is rotate his hind, and those shoot off just one by one. Very easy to lose, and I'm probably not going to be able to find some of those, but it's okay because it includes extra ones. That was it for the truck. Let's take a look at the minifigures. The first minifigure on the docket is the Monkie Kid, the titular star of the theme. This figure is really great. From what I gather, this is his work uniform, so I assume that he works for Pigsy. If we take a closer look, you can see that he has a little stain right there, kind of disheveled look, messy t-shirt. Love the design of it. If we can look at his face, he has a double-sided face, which I'll show in a moment. He carries his cell phone with him. If you look on the back, he's got a little design of the Pigsy logo. Dual molded legs. I think these legs are just absolutely fantastic. Side leg printing, which you don't see often. And even the wraparound white band printing, which is just super crisp, super clean for this guy. I love the hair piece too. It's a dual molded piece with the red and the black. And if, like I said, we can take a look at his other sided face. Looks a bit scared, probably because of those henchmen that are attacking him. Next guy we got is Pigsy. This is the main man whose truck that we got on display here too. I really, really love this guy. If you guys know Dragon Ball and you saw some of my other videos, this guy gives me some serious oolong vibes. Let's just remove his pitchfork. He doesn't have the short legs. He actually has the short posable legs that were introduced in the Harry Potter CMF series. So that's really cool. We can take a look at his head. His head is entirely new mold. Sorry, the camera just went out of focus, but we can take a look at the head. No, nothing on the back, of course, just because this is a new molded head and you can't really double print on that. He's got a nice back torso print with his logo. Pretty great figure overall. Our next figure, I'm probably gonna butcher this name. I'm gonna say his name is Uncle Gao, Uncle Zhao. I'm gonna say Zhao. It's spelled Q-I-A-O. If you guys know how to pronounce that, please let me know. He looks like a very happy customer. He's got his hot dog with him and his briefcase. Let's get those out of his hands so you can see his torso a bit better. Really simple torso, but I think it's honestly great. Red t-shirt, blue suspenders, very happy guy with the cross suspenders on the back, and he has a double-sided face. It looks like he has a mouthful of hot dog. The last 2 figures are these 2 ironclad soldiers. These 2 figures are absolutely identical, so I'll just take a look at one of them. I thought this figure was just gonna be kind of lame, honestly, kind of boring, repetitive, because he shows up in most of the sets. But I think these are honestly really great for world building and army building. From what I gather, I think these are just all supposed to be clones of one another. Really nice torso print. Looks like he has some light piping going through him or something. It looks like he's not entirely made of metal. He has something else going on in there. If you look at the back of the torso, just some more excellent printing detail. Nice metallic use too. Trans, I think that's just a trans orange head. So kind of disappointing that they don't have any different heads underneath. But, I mean, what can you do? They're all clones of each other, right? It'd be kind of unfair for the two goons to go up against the Monkey Kid and his friends without anything for themselves, so the set includes 2 motorcycles for them. This is a new, I believe, introduced in the City line. New body for the motorcycle, new chassis. Let's just get some of these figures off so we can actually take a look at them. 2 motorcycles are identical, besides this one having a chain. So you can see it honestly looks super, super cool. I love all those shocks back there and the tailpipes and the exhaust. I have noticed that this front part tends to come off super, super easily, and these horns right here, these are their own individual pieces. These like to move around a lot. Just a little nitpick. I don't know if that's gonna bother most people. This one has a hook and chain attached to it, carrying a little box with what looks like to be radishes. And if you open up the box, look at that. 2, I think the set actually included 3 of them, but I stuffed 2 of them in there. 2 little radishes. I think those are radishes. If I'm wrong, then you guys are probably gonna flame me in the comments. But that's all for the set. Let's go to the conclusion. So if you guys didn't catch it at all in the review yet, I absolutely love this set. I think this set is incredibly unique, incredible to build. The build was something that I did not expect to be as fun as it was, but it also offered a nice level of complexity and challenge to it. I can't recommend this set enough. However, I do understand people are going to be hesitant at the price point. Look at this and you don't really think $70, and a lot of people might not think that you get your money out of it for what's here and offered, but I 100% think that you do. Seeing this in person just justifies the price, I think, immediately. The build is excellent, the figure selection is excellent, and I think the line has a whole lot more to offer going down the road. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you like this video, comment and subscribe, leave a like if you like, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. So I just finished filming the review of Pigsy's food truck, and I just want to add this little bit at the end and apologize for the lack of content in this past week. As you can see, this is honestly right after I finished filming the video. I got swamped with work and the whole COVID situation. Everything just wasn't aligned in the stars to make any content this week, but moving forward, I can promise you there's going to be weekly content that you can look forward to and expect, and I think it's going to be really great. All right, thanks guys.